Well, hi everybody, and good Tuesday morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski. A lot to talk about here, so we're going to get right into it. First off, we've got nice weather ahead of us today still. The next couple of days, in fact, still fairly mild here. I'd say the next 36 hours are looking good. Mostly cloudy to start. We are going to eventually get mostly sunny skies later this afternoon as mild conditions settle in. Most of us will get back into the 50s again. I'll show you those temps in just a bit. Tonight, another decent night ahead of us here. Mostly clear initially, then becoming partly to mostly cloudy later in the night. Now tomorrow will be partly to mostly cloudy, and the morning should be quiet. The afternoon is when things start to change a bit. It will be mild tomorrow. Once again, many of us in the 40s and 50s, even some 60s to the south. There could be some spotty rain showers or drizzle by Wednesday afternoon, but the main precipitation stays off to our west, and the cold air hasn't moved in quite yet for Wednesday by 5 o'clock there. That's still off to the northwest, but cold air quickly moves southeastward with a cold front, and here comes our storm system here. That will initially bring in chances of rain and even isolated thunderstorms during the evening hours, but then change over to snow. Now, there could be a little bit of a mix of precipitation, maybe some sleet, but I think it's mostly going to be a clean break from rain to snow once the transition happens sometime during the mid-evening hours. Maybe even some isolated thunderstorm snow. Now, compared to 24 hours ago, I'm not thinking we're going to get as much heavy snowfall. That said, at times, snowfall rates could still be fairly intense Wednesday evening here, and so that combined with a lot of wind coming in means blowing snow and reduced visibility is likely going to cause some travel issues out there for Wednesday overnight to Wednesday night, I should say, to early on Thursday morning. Again, winds are going to crank up. By dark, it won't be that bad wind-wise, but by this time, 10:30 here, winds are going to be much stronger on the backside of the system Wednesday evening, and they'll stay strong, especially after midnight. We'll probably see some of our strongest winds after midnight, and so blowing snow again. With wind gusts 40 to 50 miles per hour, blowing snow is going to be an issue. We may see some lingering snow early on Thursday morning, shortly after sunrise, but I think it should quickly move out, and it should be all gone by Thursday at noon. This is as far out as my forecast model goes. So again, it's a quick moving system, but it could drop some quick amounts of snow here. Now, snowfall totals are still tough to nail down because forecast models are not agreeing with each other yet, but right now it's starting to look like a 2 to 4 inch type snow is going to be fairly common for a large part of the area, but we are probably going to see some pockets of higher totals out there where we could see some places 4, 5, 6+ inches of snowfall. So not looking to be a major snowstorm, but that said, still enough to cause problems. You get 2 to 4 inches of snowfall with the kind of winds we're going to see, it's still going to be tough to drive out there with a visibility restriction out there. And we're likely, again, going to see some pockets of higher totals than what you're seeing on this map here. So don't really look at these numbers and say that's what we're going to get, because this map is going to change here. We're still a day and a half away from the snowstorm. We're not going to see this exact outcome with the snowfall totals here, but this just kind of gives you a general idea. Now, we do have winter weather advisories out for the purple shaded areas of the northwest starting at 6 o'clock Wednesday. Winter storm watches across south central and eastern Nebraska, the blue shaded areas, are also starting at 6 o'clock Wednesday, continuing until noon on Thursday. Again, these will kind of get refined here as we go through the day today here, as we get a little better idea of how things might play out. Ahead of the storm, mild today, upper 40s, low to mid 50s up north, decreasing clouds for all areas, quicker the farther west you go. Mid to upper 50s, lower 60s out west. Widespread 50s across the south, nearly 60 in Phillipsburg today, and to the east we're looking at temperatures low to mid 50s for highs. Now how about your next 7 days? Well, first off for the next 3, again, mild today, mild still tomorrow, and then here comes the snow and the wind for Wednesday night, and that is followed by much colder air Thursday. Wind chills may stay below 0 during most of the day. Now, most of the snow will be done by mid-morning, I think, on Thursday, but with winds still strong through much of the day Thursday, we're still going to be looking at the possibility of some blowing snow, and again, that's going to bring that wind chill down. Cold overnights ahead of us here. Wind or temperatures in the single digits above and below 0 for basically the rest of the 7-day forecast. And highs a little better for Friday, not much better out there. We also have a round of some light snow here, especially during the afternoon and early evening hours of Friday. Shouldn't amount to a whole lot. Dry, mostly sunny Saturday, but much colder Saturday. We're back to the 20s on Sunday. Small chance of snow or flurries coming in later on Sunday into Sunday night and early Monday. And that's with another shot of cold air, which brings us back down into the teens on Monday. So it will not be very pleasant after this storm system that hits Wednesday night. Enjoy what we have here the next couple of days. While I don't expect a significant snowstorm, we'll still probably see some impacts from it, especially when it comes to travel. And again, there are going to be some pockets of heavier snowfall. We're still trying to figure that out. There still are some question marks with how much snow we could see. So that's why I'm going with that general 2 to 4 inches of snow, but some places could see some higher amounts. So there you go. There is that forecast for today and the next week to come. Until next time, I'm meteorologist Travis Klineski. I hope you all have a great Tuesday, and God bless.